Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. No, come back. Please, I want, look at me, I'm right here. Our eyes are meeting. I can do this. The advantages of being having a 3D model, I could actually turn my head and look at what was going on here, you know? Well, anyways. I'm also dressed up too. But that only makes her face deeper in the book. Oh, sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you keep 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Hold on one moment, please. Sorry, need to clear my throat. Still need to clear my throat. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyways? I mean, you can read the back of it, right? That's how books work. They have a something that you can read in the back. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol of that front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Spoiler alert. Don't worry, I have a spoiler tag on my stream, so... Again, spoiler alert. If, I know what's going on here, just want to read this out. Although, some of the jump scares are kind of actually getting to me. I forget that they exist in this thing, so... Yeah. Again, just kind of disclosing, not my first time seeing this, not blind playthrough. I know what's going on, but again, just doing this for the first time for myself. But yeah. Anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Oh yeah, yeah, she's into the story, right? Not that thing about the limbs. Yeah, yes. Good on the clarification. I understand, Yuri. Thank you. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, you? Nope. It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry about it. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these kind of things. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of challenges. It's the kind that challenges you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen to not just because someone wants to, but be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. You're seeing this, right? I can do full screen. There you go, see? Oh wait, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Okay, and then, you didn't let me read. Then suddenly, I'm not. Wait. Okay, yeah. I'm rambling out, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Although you do need to explain what was up with those very bolded text you were giving out. I haven't lost interest or anything. Don't worry. This is so creeping me out, but you know, I'm so in it. I'm so game for it. Well, I guess this is alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... You know, let me get... it said something about my whole body gets something. I don't know. I feel I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying some strange things. I'm still here. I'm still here. No worries. And please stop me if I start talking. I would like to, but it will not let me have the stop options here. That's like I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Okay, I gotta calm. I gotta keep calm. Just you know these things are coming up. It's been a while. I just gotta remember this. Okay, gotta remember this. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. What was she saying? I might as well get started. Okay, that was me. I mean, you do. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen here, right? You're not gonna, fizzle, are you? What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put in my bag. All right. It's fine. It was fine if I sit here, right? I slept into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Oh, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of about. Okay, I read some of it. I was bathing in the something of your body. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Okay, so they don't let me get to read the history one. Okay, I thought they don't let me read the surprise text. I don't get the surprise text reading. That sucks. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here. This should work, right? I slide my desk up until against Yuri's and hold my book more between two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, so we still get this thing here. That hasn't changed. I think so. I don't know. Let me save. So what was I? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefingers. I do the same thing with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in a corner of my vision. Are you ready? She says. To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Smile. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thank you. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn in by my own volition. Volition, yeah. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't know how, but... No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way that she second-guesses things she says, and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my mind. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up practically and rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Hey! Did something happen just now? What? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? What? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. If that's okay. Yeah, I was just asking. Wait, anything happen? Oh, okay, so, I'm looking at the, a file here. And, it says, there's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly open gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tingle mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay. Well, that was something to read about. Anyways, I stand up. I make a mental note of what I left off in a notebook, then slipped it back into my bag.